There's a new push to limit the power of the Anne Arundel County executive and enter the lawsuit over his restrictions. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live in Hanover with the battle over COVID-related limits on businesses. Mike.
Vic, one county council member believes the county executive has gone too far and the data is not supporting his decisions. And that new lawsuit is still winding its way through the court system.
Anne Arundel County has been at the center of several fights over COVID-related restrictions. Restaurants sued to overturn the indoor dining ban, and the county executive abruptly reversed his decision this week following a judge's tough questioning. Now, several sports complexes are suing the county, demanding they be allowed to remain open for organized sports practices, which make up a large amount of their business and are currently prohibited, although gyms can remain open for individual workouts.
Other counties, Howard County, they're still operating. Baltimore County, they're still operating. So you look at some of our neighboring jurisdictions and you ask the question, why is it that we continue to be the outlier?
Councilman Nathan Volke will introduce a measure Monday to limit the county executive's emergency powers. It's the third time he's done so.
Some people have said third time's the charm. I don't know whether that'll be the case or not. But my hope is, again, the more that it becomes publicly apparent that the county executive does not have any basis for what he is doing, the more I think it becomes harder for my colleagues, even those who like him, to stand with him and say, yes, this makes sense, what you're doing is the right thing.
The county executive has repeatedly said he is simply making decisions to save lives while still considering the impact on businesses.
I think it's very clear that, the governor has authorized county leaders to make these decisions. They've been making them all across the state and across the country, and that we have the authority to do this.
The more that we are in this pandemic and the more the county executive is leading, the more we're all realizing the emperor has no clothes.
And the councilman says that his power limiting measure will be introduced next week, but it won't be voted on right away. The county executive has said he continually looks at data and will amend his restrictions as necessary. Reporting live in Hanover, Mike Helgren, WJZ.